All right. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Leslie McKinnon. I'm the Director of Investor and Indigenous Relations here at Foresight Canada. And I just want to kick off today by acknowledging the land on which we all live, work, and play is traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people from coast to coast to coast. I'm typically hosting these events from Treaty 7 territory in southern Alberta, but today I'm actually in the territory of the Lekwungen people, most near to the Sakem First Nation, and just want to thank the folks in this community, in this territory, for hosting me for the time that I get to enjoy the beautiful coastal territories. And I hope you all had a wonderful moment of reflection on the recent National Day for Truth and Reconciliation, also known as Orange Shirt Day. So hope you all have a moment to reflect on the land where you are today, wherever you are, and acknowledge with gratitude the land on which we are based. So just want to start off by stating that Foresight Canada is the largest clean tech accelerator working with ventures across Canada. And our goal is to make Canada the first G7 country to reach net zero. And we are supporting that goal with a variety of different strategies and tactics through which we support ventures to rapidly launch, commercialize, and scale their climate solutions. We work with innovators, industry, academia, government, Indigenous leadership, and other rights holders and stakeholders to move forward the clean tech innovation agenda that is critical to reaching net zero. As I mentioned, we use a variety of different strategies and tactics. We have acceleration programs. We work through innovation challenges that use problem-driven approaches to solving industry challenges. The work that I do supports capital attraction and investor readiness services. We do a lot of work around export development and especially around ecosystem building and supporting strong and thriving ecosystems. Now, today in particular, this is relevant to our next program. We are hearing from 12 ventures today that are connected to Next clusters. We have the Bionext and Waternext clusters, Carbon, Buildnext, and Agrinext, all represented here today. These ventures go through the general acceleration supports that we provide here at Foresight, as well as dedicated support that is industry specific and connects them with all of those Helix 5 partners and rights holders that we mentioned earlier in a targeted industry focused way. I want to thank my colleagues on the call today, in particular Shannon Wilson and Bonita Matthew, who work in our next streams. And without further ado, I want to get straight into the pitches. So our approach today is rounds of pitch blocks. We'll have 4 ventures pitching in each round. Then you will get to select which venture you go and join in their breakout room. You can move between breakout rooms, but we're hoping that you'll find a venture in each block that you're really excited to spend 15 minutes with. They'll do a deeper pitch and you can ask some questions or learn more about their team. And then we'll come back to the main room, do another round of pitches, back into breakout rooms, etc. So you have, as the audience, have the opportunity to choose which ventures you want to connect with more closely in the breakout rooms. And we will get started right away here. So without further ado, I'll pass it over to our friends at New Life.
Good afternoon. So wet industrial waste is a 290 million ton per year problem in North America alone. Hi, I'm Jerry Christian, co-founder of New Life Green Tech. So current disposal methods are expensive, inefficient, and becoming more restricted. Food manufacturing and wastewater treatment plants are some of the most impacted. We have traction to confirm this. New Life has developed technology that provides better and cheaper disposal for these businesses. We will co-locate our modular plant on site and we will own and operate it. These wet waste generators are already paying to dispose of their waste and have confirmed that they will pay New Life the market rate. We do not charge a green premium. We put this waste through our patented process where we apply heat, pressure, and residence time to create renewable crude oil and gases. We recreate how oil was formed on Earth. A key differentiator for us is the water that's in these wet feedstocks. Other processes like pyrolysis and gasification have to remove this water, which is energy and emissions intense. For us, the water is key in our reaction. We generate 2 additional revenue streams. We permanently sequester the renewable oil to generate carbon removal certificates, and it allows us a future option of upgrading it into renewable fuels. Our byproduct is a biogenic carbon neutral CO2 which we then sell for high purity industrial applications. We've proven our tech with our large pilot, and we are currently commissioning our pre-commercial plant. This will be the first processor of our upcoming commercial module, for which we anticipate a 51% margin. Both my co-founder and I have started, scaled, and exited at least 3 companies before New Life, and our CFO has a couple of very large exits. I invite you to join us in the breakout room to learn more about New Life and how to participate. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Jerry. Up next, I'm turning it over to Opticz. Andrea.
Hello, my name is Andrea Crook. Actually, next slide. Yes, there we go. My name is Andrea Crook, and I'm the founder and CEO of Opticz, a company specializing in high-resolution, cost-effective net zero subsurface imaging. We began our company in 2011 to provide clients with accurate imaging solutions utilizing our proprietary software and consulting services, and have recently expanded into new technologies to reduce the emissions and land footprint associated with acquiring subsurface data. We are in revenue and have worked on over 300 projects for more than 50 clients worldwide. Next. I'm here today to talk to you about our technology for reducing the carbon footprint of acquiring subsurface data. If you've ever flown over northern Alberta, you've seen the impact of seismic cut lines. Although modern cutting techniques have reduced the impact, high-density imaging still requires anywhere from 5 to 25% of the total forest area to be cleared in order to safely deploy seismic equipment. On the next slide, I want to go through the goals of our project. When we started this, we were looking to reduce the land footprint by 35%. We have achieved over 50% along with GHG emissions reductions while maintaining subsurface resolution, enabling safe and efficient operations and reducing costs. Last slide, please. I'm excited to let you know that we've achieved that through our collaborative approach to solving this problem, where we worked with industry partners, federal and provincial funders, as well as other technology providers. We successfully acquired our first pilot this past winter in northern Alberta, but the technology is equally applicable to all types of subsurface imaging. This includes identifying critical mineral deposits, tracking lithium brines, planning geothermal wells and wind farms, and accurately mapping carbon capture and storage reservoirs and monitoring CO2 plume migration. We're interested in having further discussions with companies and technology providers that want to participate in CCS collaborations, as well as investors active in energy resources, digital solutions, and CCS technology. Thank you for your time today, and I look forward to sharing more information with you in the breakout room.
Thanks so much, Andrea. Passing it over now to Polar Block.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jen Bilsberger. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Polar Block. Polar Block manufactures a highly energy efficient wall system for residential and commercial construction. Polar Block decreases energy demand in buildings. Our product is highly insulated and allows builders and developers to simply execute energy efficient construction. Many of the reasons clients indicate for low adoption of energy efficient construction has to do with complicated processes, cost, and changes required to their current process. We solve that problem by providing a simple solution that was easily achievable within their current process. We've commercialized and achieved revenue last year and have successfully deployed Polar Block into a number of high-quality projects in Alberta and BC. With over $1 million of revenue in the pipeline, we are looking forward to implementing Polar Block on a number of projects within Alberta and British Columbia. We are looking to achieve investment from clients that are interested in supporting our scaling into these markets as well as nationally. We have a number of advantages over our competitors. Our high installation value, ease of installation, and cost comparative allows us to successfully compete against typical ICF construction, traditional concrete placement, as well as modular construction. We are also extremely airtight, which decreases the energy use in the building as well. I look forward to talking to you some more in our breakout rooms and give you a little bit more in-depth look at what we're doing at Polar Block. Thanks very much.
Great. Thank you so much, Jen. Over now to our friends at One Cup AI.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having us. Did you know that ranchers are still doing things the way that my grandfather did things 60 years ago in terms of monitoring their livestock? We realized at One Cup that, next slide, please, that we could change that by inputting automation at the farm level. So we've created Betsy, your AI ranch hand. Betsy is truly a remarkable system that allows ranchers to be off farm and still have a finite level of analysis of what's going on with their animals at any given time. Betsy has 24 vision models linked together like Lego and processes 10 million animal images per day. Next slide. One Cup's state-of-the-art media player and proactive monitoring alert system allow producers to visualize their animals through a Betsy's lens. They can click on animals within a video, attaining information never before seen at an automated level. We also offer proactive alerts in the case of predators, calving, and estrus detection. As you can see on the left-hand side, a calving notification comes to your phone, and after you can see the cute little calf born from that notification. Next slide. This is a visual of our proactive video monitoring system where the producers can see what Betsy sees on their animals. This also allows them to locate individual animals within the frame of video and pull up their individual cow cards to learn more about their analytics. Next. We look forward to diving a little bit more in depth into our technology and how we plan to disrupt the livestock industry in our breakout rooms. And we invite you all to come and learn more about Betsy, your AI ranch hand.
Great. Thank you so much. All right. So that is 4 pitches down. We are now going to move into the breakout rooms. All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. I hope you had great conversations in the breakout rooms. I'm going to hand it right over for the next round of pitches to Proteus Waters. We've got 4 pitches this round as well. Over to you, Proteus.
Hi, thank you. I'm Jason Chach, founder and CEO of Water, WTR, Wastewater Treatment and Reuse. So I personally have a background and love saving the environment. Yes, I've planted trees, I hug trees, but also we're really good at making money and profit. I also used to work on Bay Street as a banker. So taking that kind of diversity of background, I've had multiple successful business building and exits. And we've now found an industry that we love. And I say we have an amazing team. And this is wastewater and specifically human sewage. So it may not be that pretty, but yes, we love it. So thank you for next slide. We solve problems traditional sewage solutions cannot. Key value. So this is where it's the money brings value, either or. So key things, lower cost for our customers, easily meeting the regulations, helping them avoid fines. We create the clean water, waste to value. We create carbon credits. And we also provide our customers new revenue streams, which is really interesting as we evolve our relationships with our big customers. So our customers, who are they? Primarily, they're sewage haulers. Thank you. Next slide. So an example is GFL, market cap 17 billion. Now they want us to scale nationally, internationally with them. So what we do is we charge these sewage haulers drop-off fees. So they bring their sewage from a truck, they drop off at our little equipment stations, and then our sewage plant's innovative proprietary technology creates water and fertilizer at the other end. So our product is standardized, modular, turnkey, and we operate as full service. So that includes we do the design, permit, manufacture, install, operate, train, and support, and we're recognized, awarded worldwide. Next slide. So our business model and technology is proven. We're Series A. We've raised capital on two previous project financing models, 2.3 million, 3.3 million. And now we're looking to scale and go after larger project financing. We've got waiting customers with an existing 5 plants up to 40 plants. We're after that Canadian market in sewage only is 2 billion annually. We're actively seeking the investment that will directly hit equipment. So your money goes into buying equipment, so it's asset backed. So look forward to discussing more in the breakout room.
Thank you, Jason. All right, over to Darren at Hempalta.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me today. Very exciting day for Hempalta. As literally about 1 hour ago, we announced a transaction with Trailblazing Ventures, which is one of the largest CPCs on the TSX, to list our company on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Next slide, please. So at Hempalta, we're innovating the industrial hemp and carbon credit industry. Slide, please. And our mission is really to be at the forefront of the next evolution in agriculture by harnessing the immense potential of industrial hemp. And we aim to do this in 2 ways. One, by innovating the global hemp carbon credit industry, and by utilizing advanced agricultural technology to process hemp at scale. We're creating and producing a wide range of products for both consumers and commercial users. Our investment highlights, slide please, is we are really one of the North American leaders in hemp innovation and processing. The hemp is about to have its renaissance, and we anticipate the market will be worth $18 billion over the next 3 to 4 years. And we're currently manufacturing, we're operating, and we're scaling our plant to be able to process about 40,000 acres a year. But even more exciting than that is we're one of the first movers, or we are the first mover with respect to hemp carbon credit removals, where we've entered into an exclusive agreement where we have this technology for Alberta and Saskatchewan, but are also able to purchase this company through March 31st of 2024, or 50% of it, where we're actually able to measure, report, and verify all of the carbon credits globally that are generated through the growing of industrial hemp. The carbon credit market opportunity is massive, and we have a seasoned leadership team where I've been a CEO and entrepreneur for 25 years and just had my last exit in 2021 for $131 million. Slide, please. So how it works, we contract farmers to join our carbon credit program. We measure, report, and verify those carbon credits. And then we obtain that biomass and we bring them to our facility here in Calgary, where we run it through our advanced hemp train system, and we manufacture all of those consumer products into a variety of consumer products and bioindustrial composite materials for for insulation and for more safe and healthy homes. Then we sell those credits to various oil and gas companies and people that need to offset their emissions. And then we finally sell our products through a variety of retail channels. I look forward to seeing you in the breakout room and answering any questions, and hopefully you'll participate with us as a shareholder as we move to the Toronto Stock Exchange. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Darren. Over to Jason at Zilla Bioworks.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm Jason Perkel, CEO of Zilla Bioworks. At Zilla, we have developed a new industrial bioplastic to reduce the carbon footprint from materials critical to a net zero future. Epoxy resins are a type of industrial plastic used everywhere. Unfortunately, the 4 million tons of epoxy resin we use globally each year have a heavy carbon footprint and are not recyclable. Slide, please. Zilla converts vegetable oils into high-performance drop-in bioepoxy replacements for a number of different applications. Our bioepoxy can reduce carbon footprint by 78% and enables product recyclability. Zilla is more than a bioepoxy manufacturer. We are a custom formulator, providing the highest value add in the epoxy supply chain so we can sell our bioresin systems to our product partners without any retooling needed for adoption. We have an amazing leadership team with relevant industry experience. For example, our CTO, Dr. Jeff Gautreaux, has commercialized over $2 million in new plastic technologies for companies such as IBM and AbleStick. Slide, please. We have traction in the marketplace. The world's largest snowboard manufacturer, Burton, the world's largest ski manufacturer, Amersport, and the largest wind turbine manufacturer, Vestas, all want to use our technology and their products to reduce their carbon footprint. We have been sampling and piloting in our beachhead market, the outdoor industry, and are expecting our first commercial volume purchase orders within the year. Our wind turbine blade formulation is testing better than a traditional petroleum-based epoxy, and in the lab, we were able to demonstrate recyclability of both the bioresin and carbon fibers in full-length tact. We're now moving to advanced mechanical and process manufacturing testing to keep us moving through the material qualification process for wind turbine blades. We're raising $1.5 million on a convertible note with a third of the round already closed. These funds will provide us with 12 months of runway to achieve two significant milestones: scale resin production to 500 tons per year and secure purchase orders in the outdoor industry. Thanks for your attention. Please join me in the breakout room if you'd like to learn more.
Thank you so much, Jason. You were 2 minutes on the nose. All right, over to our friends at Opticz.
Hey, my name is Jesse Bear. I'm the co-founder and COO of Opticz. Our company was founded on the idea that maybe the battery isn't the silver bullet solution to our transportation emission problems, and that maybe the internal combustion engine still has a role to play in our society. After over 3 years of research and development, trying to prove ourselves wrong, my co-founder and I determined that our original hunch was in fact correct. The internal combustion engine isn't dying, it's just having a midlife crisis. Unfortunately for them, we're here to help them through it. And what better place to start than by addressing their diet with a better fuel? Opticz is developing the technology to produce clean and sustainable fuels at scale. Our flagship product is a synthetic diesel that will work with every single diesel engine on the planet. And we've also figured out a way how to make it fully net zero. Our initial focus will be on helping our diesel-dependent supply chains reduce their emissions as quickly, easily, and affordably as possible, without the headaches of having to switch to an alternative energy source. Now, we're still early stage, and it'll be a few years before we can produce fuel at scale, but when our first commercial facility is built, we'll produce enough synthetic diesel to eliminate 1.5 million tons of CO2 from the Canadian transportation sector every year. If you're interested in learning more, join me in my breakout room. Thank you.
We're now going to move to another round of breakout rooms. So, all right, welcome back, everybody. All right, so we had some amazing breakout sessions there. I hope you had great conversations and connected with some of our incredible founders. We're going to dive right back in with Playx Building Systems. Over to you.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so Playx, our customers say we make building as simple as playing with Lego while solving major waste issues. And this is something we need as we're going through it and trying to create a more sustainable and circular world. We need to seriously look at and address some major pain points in the construction industry. Construction industry is responsible for over half of all materials extracted globally. And if we're going to make some impacts on carbon, this is a place to start. And not only are we doing that, but we're also helping to solve the polymer issues and labor issues in the industry. You can go to the next slide, please. Whether it's looking to save time, looking to save money, looking for automation-friendly products, Playx is doing it all with a more durable, longer-lasting composite material that's made from almost 100% recycled materials. All of our products are circular in design, from machinery to end products. Everything is modular, disassemblable, reusable, and recyclable. We're doing more than just bringing products. We're building an entire ecosystem around this with supporting software and hardware to help transform the way that we build and build in a truly circular fashion. We currently have over 750,000 in LOI pre-orders and 3 unique IP filings in over 200 countries with 7 MOUs to license our technology in the near term. Go to the next slide. I hope that you'll come and connect with me in the breakout room. We're ready to produce. We just need your added $400,000 investment to get us into final production and start turning massive revenues with this. Our products also tap into the carbon markets, so come check out the breakout room to find out more.
Right, over to you, Tasha.
Great. Good afternoon. I'm Tasha Nathanson of 7 Leagues Leather. We're a leather innovation company on a mission to change the global leather industry. Next slide, please. The leather industry is ripe for disruption. We're developing sustainable leather, removing toxins and plastics from the process. Our fish leather is clean, strong, and beautiful. Our team is committed to innovation, and we've sought the technical expertise on a global scale to keep ahead of this emerging market. Using 100% of every fish taken provides both a waste solution and increases the value of the catch. Next slide, please. Fish leather has already been used by such brands as Prada, Gucci, Nike, Louis Vuitton. We've commissioned an external market validation study that confirmed what we had observed. The market indicators are strong. As you can see on the slide, we have a list of over 900 specific customers already identified, and this number will go up. 80% of our sales are destined for B2B wholesale. In addition, fish leather is also an ESG solution for both fish processors and for fashion brands seeking to comply with stricter regulations and tell a good brand story. Our fish leather is designed with fashion, soft product, and interior design for use. We're positioned to take market share. Next slide, please. We're looking to raise a total of 1.162 million US over the next 3 years. This will get us through our last phase of product finalization and into full sales and production and go-to-market rollout by 2025. Our facility is currently hosted in a free-to-us startup space inside Forest Products Innovations facility on UBC campus. Investment will also go towards outfitting our own facility, which we will need by 2025. Our growth model is to scale the company globally with localized production wherever there is sufficient fish supply and strong market indicators. We're seeking to raise the full amount of working capital by the end of 2023 and are including both sales dividend and equity financing options as a return. I look forward to speaking to you in the breakout room.
Thanks, Tasha. All right, we will proceed with Cool Technologies. Cool, over to you.
Hi everyone. I think I have the next slide, please. Yeah. Hi everyone. My name is An Trung Lee. I'm CEO and co-founder of cleantech. From my accent, you can guess that I'm an immigrant. I am originally from Vietnam in the Mekong Delta, the region that will disappear under the sea level in the next 50 to 100 years. If climate change keep happening at this rate. And that's why I'm so passionate to do something about the CO2 emission. Next, please. And cleantech is born. What we do is that instead of considering CO2 as an emission and a waste that we need to get rid of or put down underground with the carbon capture and storage, instead, we use CO2 capture to make different valuable chemicals, fuels, or products directly from that CO2 emission. So we have developed different kind of technology, including the electrochemical CO2 reduction technology to make that happen. And next, please. And we are able to do that because we have a very strong technical team. I myself have a PhD in material science from ETH Zurich, which is one of the top 10 universities in the world. My co-founder, Tu Nguyen, he's the technical lead of the project. And based on his impact factor, he's ranked among the top 2% scientists globally. And he's co-founded another successful startup from his own research innovation. Together with the management team, we have backed by an advisory team with strong experience, like from both from business and technical side. So if you want to learn more about how our technology can transform CO2 emission into valuable product, I'm looking forward to more discussion in the breakout room with cleantech. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much. Good job. I will pass it over to the team at TreeTrack.
Hello, everybody. Could you see me?
We can see you. We can hear you.
Perfect. Awesome. Finally, the last team. Okay. So here, TreeTrack, we are a reforestation company. We're using high-tech drone and high-tech seed pod to meet the massive need for reforestation. Next slide, please. So what we have here, we know that wildfire is here. On average, we're losing 2.5 million hectares of the forest due to wildfire. This year specifically, we lost 18.5 million. And traditionally, what was happening, it was with manual planting, who are heroes out there and doing a great job. but it's expensive, it's time consuming, they have hard time to access rough terrain area, and also there are health and safety risks associated to this job. So next slide, please. So what we brought here, we developed a drone and we adopt and modified our hybrid drone for reforestation purpose, which can fly 5 hours without any payload and 1 hour 30 minutes with a payload of 8 kg. And at the same time, we develop a seed pod. Right now, you're gonna see the only seed pod in the world at this size and shape, which we drop this one and we get a beautiful tree out of our seed pod. This is what we do here in our forest. So next slide, please. And here we are asking for $500,000 Canadian, which we can help us for developing and scale our projects. We just wrapped up our largest scale last week. We planted 30 hectares of the forest that has been burned 2021. And I have many photos and videos to share. Please join me in breakout rooms to see the interesting job that we did out there. And thank you for your time.
All right, great. Thank you so much. Session slide. So this is our last round of breakout rooms. Please go and connect with one of our founders from cleantech, 7 Leagues, Playx, and Tree Track Intelligence. Great. Welcome back, everyone. I think there are a few other folks still trickling in from the breakout rooms, but I just wanted to thank you all so much for joining us today from all across Canada, the US, and wherever else you might have been joining from. I did want to let you know, and I've just put in the chat, we do have an upcoming in-person event in Calgary. It's the Foresight 50 Showcase and Investor Forum. So the evening of November 8th is a public event and tickets are available through that link. If you are an investor, you're also invited to join us on November 9th, the following day, for a conference style program in the morning and one-to-one meetings with the 2023 Foresight 50 honorees in the afternoon. So we hope that you can join us in Calgary for that event. Please reach out if you would like a discount code or more information before registering. And thank you again so much to our 12 incredible pitching ventures today. They are early stage to ID and just coming into their first round, to a couple that have raised a little bit of cash and looking for support to close their round or move to the next stage of growth. And investors, as you all know, are a huge part of the development of these incredible ventures. So we want to thank you for taking your time to join us today. I want to send a special shout out to all my colleagues who joined today to support in the breakout rooms and moderate a great session today. So thanks everyone for coming. Please feel free to be in touch. We will have more virtual pitch events coming up as well, but feel free to carry on with the rest of your days. Thank you again so much for joining us. And if you'd like to connect with any of the ventures that you didn't get a chance to connect with today, please feel free to reach out to me or any one of your Foresight contacts, and we will connect you to those ventures. So looking forward to the next steps, and have a great day, everyone.